Pentagon is fast-tracking the production of a bunker-busting bomb that packs a very big punch. It's called the Massive Ordnance Penetrator, and it's designed to hit targets buried deep below ground. Except for nuclear weapons, it is a powerful bomb in the Pentagon's arsenal. So why the urgency in procuring this new weapon, and just what can this bomb do? Well, joining us right now is Dr. William Schneider, the former chairman of the Defense Science Board for the Pentagon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Patty. Great to be here.
So rogue nations are known to hide their weapons in these deep underground areas that are very difficult for our military to penetrate. So how important would it be to add this MOP or bunker buster to our arsenal?
It's very important, and it's been a gap in our capability. I served on a review panel about 10 years ago that looked into foreign ballistic missile developments, and we found that the North Koreans had constructed very deep tunnels and had been under construction for more than 13 years before we had found them. So we know that this practice of concealing clandestine activities in very deep and hard underground structures is very common.
Yeah, and incidentally, just a short time ago, North Korea this morning launched 5 short-range missiles off of its east coast, and as we know, Iran is reported to have buried a uranium enrichment plant. Syria allegedly trying to build a nuclear reactor underground. And now we hear that Congress is speeding up the procurement process for this bunker buster. Do you believe that this is related to some of these or any of these individual developments?
No, I don't believe it's related to any specific development, but recognizing that it's an important gap in our capability, there has been some urgency to procure it. The Defense Science Board had recommended in 2003 that procurement of these devices be accelerated, but I understand there were some delays in creating the suspension system that holds the munition in the bomb bay of an aircraft. This is a very big munition compared to others in our inventory.
Yeah. You believe that this kind of military weapon is effective not just because you can maybe destroy one of these facilities that is already buried underground, but that it would then be a deterrent because it's expensive and difficult for these folks to bury these things, and if we're just going to blow it up, it's a deterrent?
Yes, that's certainly the first aspiration that leadership has, is to try and deter people from trying to conceal these activities in the first place, because they know we have the kinds of weapon systems that will hold these facilities at risk.
How precise would this bunker buster be? Is there a danger of collateral damage?
It's extraordinarily precise, and this is one of the interesting characteristics of this munition. There's been a number of technological advances in separate disciplines that have been brought together in this munition to make it especially effective. Advanced guidance has enabled the targets to be struck within a few meters of the few yards of the place where we know the target is. Advances in chemistry have produced advanced explosives that are much more powerful than TNT, for example, and advances in computer simulation and modeling have enabled us to much better understand the effects on underground structures. So it's a sequence of incremental changes that have produced a revolutionary capability.
Last question briefly. How quickly do you think this bunker buster would be ready for use under this accelerated program?
Should be ready this year.
All right. Thank you so much.